Hello and welcome to my Pillars of Eternity Definitive Edition blind playthrough. Today we will have part number 53 already. Sorry for that. And yeah, in the last episode we have finished every single one of the God Appeasement quest and a little bit traveled around doing bounty hunting and drinking at the inns to get my head to the max level. We are still missing one or two inns, so we'll see. So let's continue and we'll try Siege of Craighalt today. So this is our party for now. My Cipher and Endurance, Grieving Mother, Palagina, Aloth and Adair, and I will be maybe exchanging someone. I forgot. Oh, this is it or not? No.
Gores.
Let's see. And right away, one level up. Let's see what has Meneha in her inventory. And looks like we have all the talents already. Yeah, let's try this one. Or not. Do we have melee accuracy? I mean something modal for Barbarian. Let me see that. If not, I'll...
Lead the way.
Nope, I'll take up that one. Savage attack is exactly what I need for Barbarian. And level 15. Let's get Athletic to 12. Brute Force is something good, but that one is interesting. This echoing shout. Let's see. I really hope this will not get into friendly foe. No, I mean friendly targets. Well, let's get the nap. And as always, plus mechanics.
Tell me.
That's all for now. So
Hey,
before continuing, let's talk to everyone, just in case
how may I help?
if something new has opened or not.
Your thoughts must flow deep. Your mind comes bearing questions, Watcher.
For a while. Oh, your face is full of need, Duran snorts. It looks to burst if you didn't speak. I had the questions I wanted to ask you.
If doubts and curiosity plague you, you're skinning your knuckles on the wrong door.
Well, even though this is not great out, I did talk with it, so no new options. So let's go. And before continue, I will go to Ondra's gift one more time for the inn visit, Salty Mast.
Certainly. I must say, I'm impressed. Yes?
And yeah, I will have to check what kind of bounties we still have. Sealandlis, Pearlwood Bluff, and Heritage Hill. So yes, let's go do these bounties right away. First the Heritage Hill. A wealthy noble by the name of Lord Sirok has arrived at the stronghold. He seeks your aid in defending his keep from rivals. He was nearly set upon by brigands on the road, but your patrols intervened. So he lives in 8 days. Good. We'll be there in 8 days. Where is the bar?
Good day to you.
I'd like to order refreshments. So we still have enough of that. Let's see
What?
if this will finish the... Yes, it's unlocked. Perfect. Immunity to Charmed and Dominated. Perfect, perfect.
Hmm?
So let's go to Heritage Hill right away.
Certainly.
And here we are now. So the tower is here, and let's see where he will go. Probably on top of that. Okay, I think I go to the top right away, and then we'll be descending one by one. Did I miss that last time? Well, one more peridot then. Proceed to the top.
Whew, good thing I sold most of my jewelry.
No one on top. So maybe one underneath. Go down one level. Oh, here they are. Let's see. Oh, shit. Oh, okay, Alot is at the wrong position. This should be fine. Oh, a lot of sorcerers. So let's
Seek.
Let's send some diplomacy through this way. Oh, what a lucky coincidence. You're here, and well, do we have some AoE? Let's go this way and a lot of low hit point targets, so this will get fast. Oh, you go here, and you maybe... Let's disintegrate him. Still some hit points. Let's disintegrate him as well. And let's try out the shout.
That's not very helpful.
Spot on!
Knock down Isle. And bounty finished. Let's put all the grimoires to a lot first. The rot there as well, but everything else to the stash. Isle is dead. I can return her head to Warden Firgen to receive my reward. And
Yes?
no one else here. So, before moving forward, let's check if Alot has something new to learn. Looks like not. And the rot. Okay. We have want. We have scepter. So let's see which one is better. 17 to 25, 3 damage reduction, bypass, and This one is... This one attacks a lot. I will be using this rod for now. And we'll see how that goes. And I took the wrong staircase. Well, anyway, proceed to the bottom. And I think I will go to Pearl Bluff. To finish another bounty hunt. So, let's go outside right away. And we'll go to the Pearl Bluff Hills, or how it's called, for another bounty hunt. Pearl Bluff. 20 hours, 45 minutes. And after this fight I will be going back to Kednua to exchange Grieving Mother for Palagina again, because
Light, flame, and sound.
I do not have enough melee, to be honest, and I don't feel as confident getting to more difficult fights like these bounties. And here we are, Vitrax. Oh, this might be interesting. Let's stun the Exarch.
Yes?
And knock down him.
I will be there.
Okay, this might be a little bit problematic, so let's try to get as much of them as possible with one shot. And also, let's do this. And again, I think this is one of the most overpowered spells in this game, and I really enjoy casting it, but let's do it this way. And Aloth, one more Malignant Cloud. Good. This should be.
You didn't see that.
First Exarch is down. Let's get against this one.
Moe Ixi.
And
That's gonna leave a scar.
you right away can knock down. Him.
Hey. La Baru.
One more down. Another down. And knock him down one more time. And let's disintegrate him. Too late.
Yes. Certainly.
No, he's still paralyzed.
Hmm?
Okay, and the fight. Brains.
Certainly.
And interesting armor. Bring circle heads toward Firgen at the lodge in Kedno and claim the bounty. So it's light armor minus 15 and damage reduction 9. This might be interesting to Duras. Does he have? No. Good. Or him. He has might. Giant wrong button. No. Okay. A lot or Durance? I think I'd give it to Durance. Nice. And this is what's needed. Second chance on unconscious for our Resurrector.
Yes.
Perfect item. And let's go to Kedna to finish these two quests and exchange Grieving Mother for Palagina.
I must say, I'm impressed.
So let's exchange it right away.
Our paths shall part.
And again, this formation. Oh, I forgot that I have to go to the main base, main building, to speak with the noble.
Greetings.
Firgen not said you. Good hunting, I hope. What can I do for you? Islis that. I'll drop a word with one of the Dominal's agents. Here's the pay they had on offer. Anything else? There's one less Vitrak in the world. Circle's debt. Oh, horrid creatures, aren't they? If the client's not interested, I may just stuff and mount this one myself. In the meantime, here's your bounty. Farewell. I climbed the bounty on Isley. And we have a new quest. Let's go right away on it. All across the eastern reach, people are being buried in graveyards and returning from the dead as vampires. Examination by locals has revealed that Animancers has tampered with several gravesites prior to the burial. Local lords have released bounties for the capture of whoever is responsible. Unfortunately, the rapid spread of the events leads many to believe that a group, not a single individual, is behind the experiment. And who will be going? And Devil. And I claim the bounty on Mitrax Exarch Lord Xerkal. So let's go to the main keep.
I must say, I'm impressed.
Okay, but before talking to the guests, let's level up Adair. And more athletics. Vigor of defense. This might be interesting. No. No model. This might be interesting. This is good. This one. It's just 8 seconds, but it might help. Let's take this one. Thundering Blow. Yep. This might help against dragons. Lord Sidrak, let's talk to you. Oh, it's good you're here. I simply must speak with you, my lord. Very well, let's hear it. You call for your allies and stride towards your throne. As I am sure you are well aware, wealth has a way of birthing enemies. My fortress is beset by thieves. I am sure one of the lesser nobles is after my treasury. This has the stink of jealousy upon it. It will be weeks before I can secure my holdings, and by then it will be too late, and I haven't the connections to hire mercenaries on short notice. And so, I turn to you, my lord. Is there anything you can do? I'll see that these jealous rivals are dealt with. Marvelous. May I inquire as to your intentions? I'll have missives sent to every noble in my lands. Letters, my lord? Do you think that's sufficient? We can't afford to be at each other's throats. I'll sure these nobles will see reason. Of course, forgive me for ever doubting you. We are blessed to have someone sensibly ruling at Kednua. We'll see if that was anything helpful. I didn't really want to send Aloth with them. Let's see. And a lot of... Okay, let's see this one and... I think I will finish one quest which I did postponed for a long time, and that's the Battle of Yenwood Field. I think I have enough manpower to fight that. Let's do quick save now and we'll see how this will go. Lord Guthmin's army grows, Mamulian. Don't ignore this threat. It's time, Marshal. Assemble the army and march to Yenwood Field. Let's talk about my army first. Marshal. What special allies do I have available? A squad of arquebusiers from the dozens will reinforce your archers. Several crag ogres from the Flames That Whisper clan will join with your infantry. What's the status of my regular troops? Marshal shakes his head. Too green and too few. If you go up against Lord Godwin now, losses will be heavy. However, victory is still possible. Where I am getting my troops, I sent out a call for volunteers from the lands around Kednua. Hopefully, people will realize that being under your rule is preferable to that of Lord Gadbin's. Any hireling stationed at Kednua will also accompany you to the battle, so I'd suggest you acquire as many of them as possible. I received a mission from the dozens. They heard about the situation and will send a squad of their finest arquebusiers when the time for battle comes. Believe it or not, but your friends and the Flames That Whisper clan have heard about your trouble with Lord Gadmin, Matron. Berrigan said something about a vision? In any case, a messenger from Stalwart said that Berrigan is sending some of her clan to your side. 10,000? No, let me think about it, and it's time. Marshal, assemble the army and march to Yenwood Field. We'll see how this will go with the two kind of reinforcements. Are you certain? Once our forces are committed, you won't be able to bolster them with additional troops or allies. Yes, I'm sure. Give the order. As you command, I'll march the army to Yenwood Field. Will you be accompanying us? Yes. Let's march. As you crest a small hill overlooking Yenwood Field, Lord Godwin's army is a flurry of activity, scurrying to and fro. Even from this distance, you can hear the drums of war beating their steady cadence designed to intimidate their foes, while organizing the rank and file into battle formations. Marshal Foreign approaches. You arrived just in time. Lord Godwin's forces are beginning to move. An attack is imminent. Inspect your forces. Local militia constitutes the majority of the rank and file. As you walk the unorganized ranks, young faces look to you with hope and determination. The fear in the air is palpable as many fidget with unfamiliar weaponry and armor. Some marksmen from the dozens make final preparations for the upcoming battle. They collectively sing a bawdish tavern song as they meticulously clean arquebuses nearly as tall as a man. You pass a group of crag ogres working themselves into a frenzy. They carve jagged wounds across each other's chest and back to their war cries echoing throughout the camp. Your troops give them a wide berth. Any idea what Godwin is planning? Marshal Forwin stroked his chin. His ultimate objective is to face you in battle and to be seen defeating you. I doubt he is foolish enough to challenge you to a single combat, of course. Sound the horn, Marshal Forwin. It's time to finish this. Marshal Forwin begins barking orders, and your troops quickly form up. Godbane's army follows suit as Edirne war drums echo across the field. Within a few moments, the Marshal raises a brass horn in the visage of Mighty Boar to his lips. He looks at you expectantly. Huh. Let's just nod. Your troops bellow across the field, pounding weapons to shield as the Marshal's horn sounds. Dozens of bowstrings twang in unison behind you as your archers unleash a hail of arrows at Gedbin's army. The missiles hiss through the air with deadly accuracy, felling scores of enemies. In a bold move, Gedbin points his sword towards your position, giving an unheard order. His infantry, shields raised, charge the field. Your infantry charges headlong into the enemy infantry in the center of the field. The cacophonous sounds of metal on metal is nearly deafening as the two forces collide. The fighting is fierce and the screams of the dying numerous. Your troops fight bravely, but their experience is leading to the heavy losses. Within a few moments, it's clear that Gedbin's troops have the advantage as your forces are slowly being pushed back. Then a group of Edirne battle mages emerged from behind the enemy lines. They begin weaving their hands in unison with practiced precision. Suddenly, waves of arcane fire erupts among your troops. The acrid smell of smoke and burning flesh is nearly overwhelming. From the left rank of a eunuch of Ruate berserker clad in plate armor and wielding greatswords begins to collapse the left side of the line. The ground is thick with the dead as they press their advantage. Meanwhile, Bleak Walker paladins dressed in dark armor and carrying sword and shield stride back and forth behind Gedbin's lines, rallying his warriors and exhorting them to fight harder. As the battle rages, Marshal Forwin looks to you for orders. Study the battlefield. Gedbin's army is clearly superior to your own. Your lines are barely holding, and the troops appear on the verge of panic. Without a change in tactics or fortune, you fear this battle is lost. As the battle rages, Marshal Forwin looks to you for orders. We need to deal with those battle mages. What's your plan, Lord Mamulian? Have the dozens arquebusiers open fire. The arquebusiers quickly form a line and unleash a salvo of gunfire into the battle mage ranks. Bullets tear through their magical defenses and the wizards fall by the score. Feeding the gunfire, the unit breaks and retreats from the battlefield. As the battle rages, Marshal Forwin looks for you for orders. Take out the berserkers. What unit should I send? Forwin bellows over the din of battle. Sound the charge for our Ogre allies. The Greg Ogre's fearless charge berserker enemies. The fighting is brutal, as both Ruatai and Ogre warriors refuse to give ground, but the size and the strength of the Ogre shock troops proves too much for the smaller Ruatai. When the smoke clears, not a single berserker is left standing. As the battle rages, Marshal Forwin looks for you for orders. The bleak walkers must die. Marshal Forwin shakes his head. We have no allies available to throw against them. Our only hope is to break through Gatwin's line and kill him. As the battle rages, Marshal Forwin looks to your orders. Everyone on me, charge. As the remainder of your forces charge, a horn sounds in the distance. A new contingent of warriors crests a nearby hill. As Gatwin Rain's foremans charge headlong into the fray, his other troops cheer triumphantly. The new arrivals quickly join up with Gatwin's army. You make out the form of Captain Emery leading the charge in her dark armor. She kills one of your troops with a well-aimed pistol shot before running another through with a gleaming rapier. She kills foe after foe, and at one point, with the death piled around her, she seems to face you from across the battlefield and shrug. As the battle rages, your forces fight valiantly, pressing ever forward. Casualties on both sides are high, and victory remains elusive for either side. Memolian. Lord Gatwin strides through the carnage, his elite guard accompanying him. We both knew it must come to this. Come now, it's time I put you down like a dog you are. Point at Gatwin, then make a throat-slicing gesture. Let's check the journal. Your army is marshalling a near-full field. Meet them there to lead them against Lord Gatwin forces. And Lord Gatwin and his elite troops are coming for you directly. This is your opportunity to kill him and rout his army once and for all. Okay. Pretty big army. Okay, let's buff myself first. Stop here. And you again, buff. Oh, wrong click.
What?
So, let's go from the side. And looks like my computer is a little bit breathing heavy. Never mind. Let's do the killing bolt on him. And let's do holy fire. More. And let's do more Shining Beacon. And there, let's go against the Battle Mage. Captain Emery. I think that's Dragon Leap. Right there. Marbury Gale now. Palagina. Let's go this against the priest and you. We'll see. One more. Where we have still some. Let's do this, and you go against the Bleak Walker.
That's not very helpful.
Okay, these are down. Here is Lord Godwin. So let's do this and this. And you and you. Let's exchange and fight with Rapier. Good, Eder. That's what I wanted. Here's another Bleak Walker. Let's disintegrate him. The Captain Emery is down, and let's help out. Okay, this one is down. So everyone. And go here and then change implement. Lord Godwin is last. Lord Godwin lies dead before you, his army scattered, bloodied and exhausted. Your remaining troops look to you, swords raised high in victory, chanting your name. Mamulian! 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 Holding the hem of his robe as he steps over several bodies, Chancellor Warren approaches you, although his face is pale and he looks as if he will be sick at any moment. He forces a smile. Lord Mamulen, while I'm grateful this dispute is finally over, it is regrettable so many lives were lost in the process. Gadbin should have been reasonable from the start. He gigs voluntarily as his silk boot brushes against a severed head. In any event, as the legal arbiter of the Earl Bademar, I am here to inform you that you've been declared a Thane of the Deerwood, and Kednua has been recognized as your domain. It shall forever be thus, and will pass down to any descendants you may have in the future. Of course, now that your claim has been upheld, you are expected to forward a small portion of any taxes you collect to your rightful Lord L. Bademar. Tell Elder Baltimore that I'm grateful for his assistance. I'll make sure his taxes are collected with regularity. Excellent. I'll inform Lord Baltimore, Earl Baltimore, that everything is in order. It appears my work is done. Feel free to visit the palace if... He steps in a pile of entrails with a wet squish as he turns to leave. On second thought, I'll come and visit you. Yes, yes. Perhaps in a year or 3. Lord Mamulian, it's been an honor to serve you. I'll be making my way back to Gairen's Grasp. The Earl has some urgent business for me there, unfortunately. Should you ever find yourself that far north, feel free to call on me. I'd love to trade war stories with you over a cup or two. He grabs your hand briefly and a firm grip, then returns on his heel. An achievement. Defend your position as the master of Kednoa. Okay, let's see what we have here. Hireling payday. For the first time nothing was stolen. And we will need more. And gold pack knight. Okay. Let's get it to full. One more monk. And what's new in the journal? Well, Lord Gedmin is dead and his claim to Kednua is ended. So all we need to do is loot stuff. Fine, fine. And Lord Ardgadbin, a nice signet cloak. Everything else. Nope.
Certainly.
Let's see. How big is the battlefield? Oh, we still have some stuff to loot. And Captain Emery. Nothing interesting in his loot. Oh. Okay, that's it. Let's check what kind of ring we have. Grants Lord's authority. 1 per stronghold turn. Wow. Ability area of effect. Overseeing. On you. Yes. We'll see it this way. Nothing new. And grimoire. And gauntlets of ogre might. This might be interesting for someone. Everyone has smite. Yes. Not him. And not even her. And other perception. Oh, wrong. Spell damage multiplier is much better. Good. More might to the paladin. Everything else is just for the spell hold. I mean stronghold. And from Yenwood field, let's go to Gilded Vale. Okay, what do we have? With Sagani's help, Azur was able to secure his trade routes and has convinced local merchants and suppliers to offer up their stock. Good. Anyone here? Okay, let's check out a little bit around the Gilded Vale because I want to see if something changed because of the Redric's reappearance. If not, we will go to Sealand Lease and then back again to Redric's Hold to put a rest to him forever, hopefully. Here is Argate. Let's see. Argate gapes at you. You're the one who murdered Lord Redrick on behalf of that cretinous traitor, he sniffs. I'm sure you understand your request for housing and the land is completely out of my hands now. Okay, so looks like nothing changed. Nope. Let's check just in case the inn. And then let's go to Silanlis. I bet they have been gold roadshoe in the city.
Greetings.
Forever. Wow!
Now here's something.
I have missed that. Let's take it. I will name a dish in your honor. Let's talk to Sveinur. You made your point. Leave us alone, will you? Okay. So nothing new regarding the old lord. Let's go to Silandlis then. Oh, I missed completely Palagina's level up. And also, let's go athletics. And we will have some abilities, so... Interesting. This is modal not to press the rest. Reinforcing exhortation. This one might be interesting. This... Interesting, but not very useful. I could use that a little bit sooner. Hmm. Well, this might be... No. Healing Chain or Behold the Martyr, which one? This one, the attack damage reduction might be interesting. $18. Nope. Healing Chain. Ah, shit. Whatever. Healing Chain. Let's go to Silandlis then.
and if I find something good, you can have half.
Okay, right away. Stunning. The shaman and... Oh, don't be afraid. Okay, a shout. This might be a pretty good area. And I think I have reason to use the chain hill. I hate druids. Let's see. You're still down. Leap here. And you can knock down here. Well, let's do this. You are still on the ground. Not nice. Manaha. Yeah. And finish the shaman with another knockdown. And you revive. Oh. Wow, finally. You are up. Let's see what we have in. Bubble yourself for a few seconds. Oh shit, bear companion is still alive. No worries. Let's go against the prophet. And you too. And knock him down. A lot. Let's get the shaman down and you too. Good. Barbaric Gale, and you heal yourself for a second. You, Annie. Let's bubble him just in case, because or not. Heal him. The barbarian. What we have here still? Savage defense. Okay.
Hey.
Okay, Pelagina is down, and let's revive her right away. Narog is still up. Heal yourself. Let's finish this one. Now let's finish the bear. Damage reduction. Good. Okay, stop, and let's use again resurrection on her before the end of battle. Good. And some spell. Mana high is down. Let's resurrect. Stupid hunter. Shit.
I must admit. I need
Into the fray!
And one more spell. And one more spell.
Baru beyond seek.
For fuck's sake. She is down, but let's see. Oh. End of fight. That was one hell of a fight, and we will not go to Redrick Holtz. That's for sure. Stockholm. Naruk has been dealt with. All I have to do is return his head to Warden Firgen and claim my bounty. Oh shit, oh shit. This... This was not nice.
I'm ready.
At least we have, what? 2 more revivals to get the Redeemer up to the next level.
Hmm? Certainly.
Let's get the sleep in Gilded Vale.
If we don't rest soon, you're going to have to carry me the rest of the way.
Okay, so these ones so far the hardest bounty which I had in a very long time, or hardest fight as well. And then I told her that's not the pistol. Pig. Let's see what you have for rooms.
Hello.
Well, let's get this. And let's
I'm
try.
ready. Need something?
Tell me.
That's all for now. We talk with everyone else.
Hmm?
Okay. And onto the Redrick's Halt.
Slowly now.
I hope Redrick will not be as tough as that bounty. Okay. As you approach the smiling woman at the side of the road, you are struck with a sense of unease. At this distance, you can see that her skin has a sickly, pallid sheen to it, and her eyes are the glassy milk white of a cadaver. Her expression sits oddly on her face, as if it requires great effort to maintain.
Good day, stranger.
Lord Redrick has been expecting you. The woman smiles a little wider. It is good that you have not refused his challenge. He feared you might prove a coward in the end. I will escort you to him if you wish. What are you? A loyal servant granted a boon for her good service. Like my lord, I will persist beyond the cycle and walk an eternity upon the earth. Seek answers from him directly if you want them. Yes, take me to him. Come then. He waits for you there. She points up towards the topmost tower of the keep and leads the way over the drawbridge. Let's see.
I shall be discreet.
He'll be up here. An armored figure strides forward. In place of its eyes, great flames burn, emanating heat and light. In that orange glow, you can see that the face beneath has succumbed to rot. The cheeks are sunken, the lips pulled back over grey gums and decaying teeth. But it is unmistakable Redrick who stands before you. Look
Look
well.
well. See what you have made of me. But see too what great Bereth has permitted. I am returned, mind and soul, so that I might be avenged upon my enemies.
All I see is a walking corpse. Then your eyes are deceived. You cannot imagine the power bestowed upon me. I feel the touch of the gods. My fate is a font from which I draw life. My wrath is a seeping flame, and you will burn this day. I have
I
strength.
have strangled the life from the usurper Kolsch with my own hands. So fell your champion, your great hope.
Was that creature to be your Thane? A man without resolve, without aim? A leech, growing fat upon the veil, senseless to the ravages his vanity inflicted upon his people. Almost sounds as bad as the alternative. I
I will
will.
not allow my lands to fall into ruin. I will cleanse the scattered god's poison from the blood of my people. I will scour his name from the Deerwood. Bereth has blessed me with its favor, and I will be its sword. There will be no more mercy for the heretic, the thief, the charlatan. All will meet with death.
You're going to waste your second chance at life fighting me again? I have been brought back to exact Barat's vengeance upon the mortal world. This is no waste. Know that I will cleave your head from your shoulders, wretch, and send you cleanly from this world. May the next life provide you with more wisdom than you have shown in this one. Okay. Stay here for a while and... And who to... Let's start this.
Yes?
Oh, shite. Let's get the... And Dragon Lib here. Pelagina. Heal yourself. You are already... here. No. Let's do this. Still one stun to Redrick. And just in case to knock him down. You are waiting. Okay. Lower the damage reduction and... Barbarian. One more spell. Just in case.
May Andra's tide wash you away.
This 4. And the last one. Yeah, just in case. Why the hell you have? Melee weapon. Apparently, Redrick seeks vengeance upon me for having ended his life and issued a challenge. It may be worth investigating in any case. I have defeated Lord Redrick the Seventh one for once and for all. Oh, and one more quest. All across the eastern reach, people are being buried in graveyards and returning from the dead as vampires. Examination by locals has revealed that Animancers has tampered with several grave sites prior to the burial. Local lords have released bounties for the capture of whoever is responsible. Unfortunately, the rapid spread of the events leads many to believe that a group, not a single individual, is behind the experiment. Devil of Karok traveled from Hangman's Abbey to the Bay of Crowns investigating the various reports of vampire appearances. In each case, Devil of Karok discovered that the grave sites had elaborated glass, copper, and other devices buried around them. The distinctive intricacy of the devices was traced to a violent dwarf that had been shunned for his unpleasant practices in Salona and Ancenze. When captured, the dwarf claimed his intent was not for creating vampires but to restore life. The vampires were created due to the dwarf's inability to solve a fundamental problem with this machinery. The incredible frequency of the dwarf's activity was not due to conspirators, but rather his extensive use of drugs that kept him awake and frantic for days on end. Once confronted, the dwarf put up no fight and allowed himself to be taken into custody. When Devil of Karok left him, he was awaiting trial in Telenair. What do we have here? Only 3 uses. Okay. Oh, 29,000 experience points. That was a good quest. Let's... But first, there was one more quest, Lavender and Lie. Let's do this. On a remote island in the Deadfire Archipelago, the famed apothecary Tama Watua creates potions and unguents that are renowned from Nasitak to the southern edges of the Eastern Reach. He boasts that the secret to his success is his location within the archipelago, from which he has access not only to a huge array of native creatures and plants, but also to merchants traveling from all the settled parts of the world. Lately, Tama's home and laboratory have come under attack by pirates, forcing him to flee from island to island almost every day. The apothecary's clients and Tama's many children have pled with the pirates to stop their pursuit. Receiving no sympathy from the pirates and no help from the mainland rulers of Beth, they have turned to mercenaries in the Eastern Reach for help. So, 4 turns. Then it will be again Kaneha. Yep. Let's get it to Devil of Karag again. Nope, Hiravias. And now, what we have looted in the 2 previous stuff. Medium armor, damage reduction 12. And 14. This one is good. Okay, so the armor, it's minus 25 and this is minus 40. Do we want to give it this or... $13. Light armor. medium armor, heavy armor. Medium armor. Let's see it. Interesting. This is 12 and this is 11. Oh, this one is much better. This is 16. Much better this one. It's fine. Just fine. But I need to get this other dragon scale from somewhere. I have no clue what. And bog dragon, where this can be purchased. Ah, it's level 16. We'll see about that. This might be better if we get that good enchantment. Okay, let's keep it for a while. Okay. +1 dexterity. We'll see. Oh, that was a little bit longer than I expected, but what do we have here? 3 level ups. So let's go to Alot first. Lore will be next. And spells, level 8. Interesting. This one is good. Hmm. Let's use it this way. And spell mastery. Well, the imprint is perfect for stealing the spells. Or not? No, we let it. Iron skin. This confusion might be good one. We'll see. Durance. Also lore. Is the healing better or this one? I use this one. And my cipher as a last one. Silent Scream. Let's use this. And that, my friends, will be it for today. So, again, thanks a lot for being here with me, and I hope you enjoyed my game. And we made a little bit through some hard quest today, so we'll see what will be happening next. Anyway, if you enjoyed, feel free to follow me on Twitch or Mixer or subscribe to my YouTube channel. Again, much appreciated you being here with me. So, enjoy the rest of your day, as I will.